Hey guys, ignore the mess that is myself and my house right now. It's still kind of thrashed from Christmas and I haven't gotten to it yet. But that's my plan today because my kiddos are with their dad and my boyfriend is at work, so it's just me in the house so I can get some stuff done. But kind of wanted to do another SES post-op video. It's been a little over 2 weeks now, going on 3 weeks. It'll be 3 weeks this Thursday since surgery, and so far everything is really good. I got all of my staples taken out this past Thursday. I'd never had staples taken out before, so I didn't know what to expect. It definitely burns. It's definitely a stinging feeling. Not horrible, just not comfortable. I got my remote programmed. Well, I guess it's not just my remote, but my device. But it syncs through my remote. Anyway, I got my remote programmed with another setting. I was confused at first because I initially had 3 programs put onto the device when I left the surgery center after day of my surgery. Excuse me, sorry. And one of the one of the programs that I had on there said fast, and that's what I mainly had it on. I assumed that it was a feel program, which meant it was going to be a program that I could feel the vibrations and stuff from the device working and such. And I could slightly if I had it turned up to a certain point, but not all the time. So I was like, what the heck? So I asked them about it, and I was like, yeah, I don't really feel it. Like, I do sometimes, but not really. And he goes, yeah, because it's a no-feel program. I was like, oh. So we changed my programs and added a new one. And the new one that I have is a feel program. So I can feel the vibrations and such from the device. And it's really funny because I'll sit here and I'll like rock back and forth a little bit and change my positions, because me doing that, it actually changes how I feel, where I feel the vibrations. Sometimes if I'm sitting a certain way, I'll feel it everywhere. Sometimes I'll feel it mainly on one side and the other. So I prefer the feel programs versus the non-feel programs. I'm still kind of getting used to the one that I have. And I have had to charge my battery for the first time. And I'll show you guys what that looks like, because I happen to be charging it now. So there's this band here. And back here, this guy is my wireless charger to charge the battery that's in my back. So basically what I'll do is I'll put this band on and put this over where my battery is. But I'll show you. When it's not directly over the battery where it needs to be, it'll beep. When it is over the battery where it needs to be, it will stop beeping. And then once the battery is fully charged, I'll have like a fast-paced beeping. I don't know how long it's gonna take to fully charge. I didn't let it completely die. I don't think I'll ever do that. At least not on purpose. But I think it's at 50% because on my remote, it shows one side is how charged my remote is, one side is how charged I am. And there's like 4 bars to make a full battery. And the one for me, I think it was like 2. It had 2 bars. So it was about 50%. So I've had it on right now for about, I want to say, maybe 15 minutes or so. So I'll figure out how long it takes to fully charge me. They said I'll probably only have to charge myself like once a week. We will see how that is. I'm set to go back to work this Thursday. I'm very excited because I miss working. I hate not working, but I'm definitely excited to see how the device helps me with work, because I do have like a lot of pain in general, but especially after working, you know, and I'm a server, so I definitely, you know, am lifting. I don't carry the heavy trays. We have food runners for that. I just physically can't really carry the heavy trays. But, you know, I do pre-bust my tables and stuff, and plates and all that stuff do get kind of heavy, especially when you're, oh, excuse me, sorry. Excuse me. Especially when you're trying to, you know, get things done quickly. And with as little trips as possible. But I'm definitely excited to see how this device works for that throughout my first shift. I'm super excited about it. But yeah, so far it's definitely helping. It's definitely a trip. The best way I can describe the feeling is like when, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, sorry, I'm just tired today. The feeling of the device with the Feel program, the best way I can describe it is like, you know how when you're laying on your arm, your hand, and it goes to sleep, and when it starts to come back, you have like that pins and needles feeling. It's like that, but it doesn't hurt. It's like the pins and needles, like a static. There we go, it's better. It's like a static feeling with vibration. It's very bizarre. I don't quite know how to explain it, but there have been times, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for the yawning. There have been times where it feels like super intense for me, like the vibration is just like, wah, wah, wah. Like it's just intense for me, and I'll like grab my boyfriend's hand, or I'll have him like put his hand in my hand or on my arm or something. I'm like, do you feel that? He's like, the heck are you talking about? No, I can't feel that. But like to me, it feels like he should be able to feel it because it's just so intense to me. And nope, no one feels it. So it's bizarre and super cool how our bodies are with stuff like this. So yeah, I'm still healing. It's very hard to kind of find a comfortable position. Like when I'm sitting, like I can't lay my back flush with anything anymore because of the battery pack. I think I mentioned in my last video, they did have to put the battery pack up a little higher than normal because of my height. I'm not a particularly tall woman. So they did have to put it up a little bit higher. So it's just a little more difficult. Oh, excuse me. A little more difficult, like when it comes to finding a comfortable position. Driving has gotten a lot easier. There's still times where it's just uncomfortable, but I have a big fluffy pillow that I have on my back, on the back of my seat, and I actually have my seat pushed, leaned back quite far to accommodate for the pillow, so I'm not like straight up onto the wheel and stuff. I'm still able to comfortably drive and all that there. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited that it's working. I do still have my pain though. As I've said before, this is not a cure-all. This is just a pain management device to help with the pain that I'm having. Unfortunately, because of the issues that I have with my back, I'm gonna be in pain for the rest of my life. That's just kind of how it is. But this device definitely has helped it a lot. I do still need to take my pain medications here and there, but not as frequently as I did before. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm thankful. It's still a learning process for me. It's still a learning process, you know, with how everything works, what's comfortable, what works for me, what I can't do. Because I do have restrictions still. You know, I can't bend over, I can't reach for things, I can't twist. Things like that. So I'm still healing. I've still got restrictions, but we're getting there. I'm learning to live this, I don't want to say new life, but like in a sense it is, because there's some things I can do, some things I can't do. I have to remember to turn the device off when I'm driving. Yesterday, twice, I forgot to turn it off. Quickly remembered I needed to, so I didn't get very far, because it's dangerous to drive with it on. Because the frequencies of the vibrations, it can be distracting, or I've already kind of zapped myself once, where it's just kind of, the intensity of the program just kind of like escalates momentarily, and it's throwing, like, it's whoops. So I don't know how else to say it, but like, it can definitely, you know, if it surprises you enough, you can like jerk your vehicle or get distracted or something. So they tell you not to drive with it on. Oh, I'm sorry. It's safer to not drive with it on. And then remembering to keep my remote with me at all times. Right now it's upstairs on my bed. I'm in my house, so I don't have to have it like glued to my hip. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm excited that it's working. I look forward to learning more about the different programs, what works best for me, and things of that nature. Thanks for everybody that's kind of been on this journey with me. I know I've been annoying, and I'm sorry, but being in pain is not fun. But I'm very thankful for doctors out there and scientists out there who have come up with devices such as this to help out with the pain. I am so sorry. I am so tired today. That's another thing I did. The other night I went to sleep and I had my device turned up a little bit because it's been super rainy and super cold out here. And I have arthritis. When it's super cold and rainy like that, my arthritis acts up. My collarbone gets super swelly and super tender and just hurts. So I had my device turned up pretty high. Not pretty high, but like high-ish. And I was so tired when we got home. It was on Christmas, actually. I was so tired, me and my boyfriend got home, that I just went straight to bed, and I had the remote in bed. Normally I'll put it on my windowsill or I'll put it on my nightstand, but I had it in bed with me, and I forgot to turn it down after I went to bed, because I normally will keep it at like a high 6. Excuse me. I'll keep it like a high 6, mid 7. And I had it at like mid 8 for intensity. And I woke up in the middle of the night and it was too much intensity. And I really wanted to turn it down, but I couldn't find the remote for the life of me. I lost it in my bed somewhere. I was too tired to look for it, so I just kind of dealt with it. So now I know, turn it down before I go to bed, and then go sleep. But yeah, that's all that. If you guys want updates, I can do updates. I'm just excited to go back to work and get back to a normal life. That's it. Bye.